Hey viewers and friends, Andrew back again, and welcome to another video. And finally I'm back with another horror shelf by shelf collection overview, and this time it is for my Horror Blu-rays. I've got a lot to get through, so I'm not going to spend too much time giving opinions on these movies. A lot are fairly self-explanatory, but if you've got any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Alright, so to kick things off we have 1408. 28 Days and 28 Weeks Later double pack, both great movies. Aftershock, which was really good. American Werewolf in London, classic. Amityville Horror Remake. Amusement. Arachnophobia. Army of Darkness. The Bay, which I highly recommend, great eco creature feature. Bedeviled. Beetlejuice. The Birds. Black Sheep and Severance double pack. Buried. The Butterfly Effect. Carrie, the original. Carriers. The Cat O' Nine Tails. Love this movie, and this is a fantastic release from Arrow. Chernobyl Diaries, which I think is pretty underrated, really enjoyed it. The Children, another good one. Children of the Corn, love it. The remake, which is terrible. The 4-movie pack with part 3, which is shit. Part 4, part 5, which are both pretty good. And Isaac's Return. The Cinema Cult Blu-ray of City of the Living Dead. Awesome film, love it. And the Arrow Blu-ray. Cockneys vs Zombies, which is hilarious, really enjoyed it. The Collector, which is one of my favourite modern horrors. And the sequel, which I was really impressed with, really solid sequel. Okay, bottom shelf for this lot, The Conjuring, which is fantastic. The Crazies, and the Crazies remake, not as good as the original but still pretty decent. Cube, which I really like a lot. The out of print 25th anniversary Blu-ray of Cujo. The Darkest Hour, which I thought was really good. Arrow Blu-ray of Dawn of the Dead. Movie speaks for itself, doesn't it? Dawn of the Dead, the Umbrella Blu-ray. And the remake, which I thought was awesome. My favourite zombie film of all time, Day of the Dead, the Arrow Blu-ray. The Umbrella Australian Blu-ray with amazing cover art. And the Scream Factory release, which is fantastic. The remake, if you can call it a remake, it's not really. It's fairly different. Everyone hates this, but I actually really like this movie. Alright. Next we have The Day, which is a pretty good post-apocalyptic horror film. The Dead, awesome. Dead Alive, Dead and Buried, Dead Snow, I love this movie. There is a sequel coming out, which I only recently found out about. Check out the trailer for the sequel if you haven't, because it looks absolutely crazy. Dead Silence, great movie. Deep Blue Sea, Deep Red, Demons, which is awesome. The Descent. Devil. Devil's Backbone. The Devil's Rejects and House of a Thousand Corpses. Disturbia, which I really like. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Bram Stoker's Dracula. Drag Me to Hell. Eden Lake, fantastic UK horror movie. Event Horizon. The Evil Dead remake, which I really enjoyed this. It's on par with the original for me. Evil Dead 2 and the 25th anniversary edition. The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Excision, pretty good, really different. Exorcimus and the Exorcist Digibook. Thanks again, Moods. Then down here we have The Faculty, which is one of my favourite horrors from the 90s. Final Destination. Fingerprints. I rarely hear anyone talk about this movie. I thought this was really good, so definitely one to check out. The Fly remake. The Fog, which is a classic. Fourth Kind, fantastic alien abduction movie, really, really well done. The Frighteners. Fright Night. Frozen. Ghost Ship. Gothica. Grabbers. Gremlins, classic. And the UK Blu-ray of Hellraiser, great movie, great special effects. The Haunting in Connecticut. The Hills Have Eyes remake, which I love. The Hole, great return from Joe Dante, very similar to The Gate. House at the End of the Street, really enjoyed this one a lot. House by the Cemetery, great movie. Another great one, House of the Devil. The Howling. In Their Skin, which is a really well done home invasion film, highly recommend it. Insidious. I Saw the Devil, which is amazing. I Spit on Your Grave, original and remake. And the classic Jaws. If you don't own this on Blu-ray, pick it up, it looks amazing. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Land of the Dead. My favourite Exorcist movie, The Last Exorcism, fantastic. Let the Right One In, which is great. The unnecessary but equally as good American remake, Let Me In. Life Force. Lisa and the Devil and the House of Exorcism. The Lost Boys. The Loved Ones, which is an awesome Australian horror movie. Mama. Mimic. The Mist. This does have the black and white version, which is my preferred version. Awesome film. Probably my favourite creature feature, Humanoids from the Deep. This is the alternate cover with the monster. I love that cover art, and this movie is frigging awesome. Love it. Okay, up here we have a Monster House. The out of print Blu-ray of the Monster Squad. Awesome film. Murder Obsession. Mutant Chronicles. The Nest. My Name is Bruce. Nightmare City. Cheese Fest, really good. Night of the Creeps, which is awesome. The Night of the Demons remake, which is decent. Not as good as the original, and I need to pick up the original on Scream Factory. Night of the Living Dead. The Orphanage. Orphan, which is awesome. Outpost 2. I need to pick up the first one and the third one, which has just come out, I think. Pandorum, excellent sci-fi horror. Paranorman. Patrick. Pet Cemetery. Phenomena. Piranha the original. The remake, Piranha 3D. Yes, I have seen Piranha 3 Double D and I thought that was terrible. Poltergeist. Prison, which is a really good movie. The Purge, which I really enjoyed, and I cannot wait for the sequel. Quarantine. Reanimator, which is awesome. Wreck 2. Red Ink, fantastic Australian horror, really recommend it, and it's pretty unique. The Reef, which is fantastic. Suspiria. Resident Evil Degeneration and Damnation, the only two Resident Evil movies I like. Return of the Living Dead. I have not given up on this movie. One day I do hope to get into it. The Ring. Rogue. Saint. The Saw movies, part 1, which is amazing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the final chapter. Scanners. Shaun of the Dead, which is awesome. Shudder. Signs. Sinister. The Sixth Sense. Slither. Snakes on a Plane. Species. Splinter. Really underrated modern creature feature. Highly recommend that. Stakeland, really good. Static, a pretty solid home invasion film. Storm Warning, fantastic Australian horror movie. The Strangers, love it. Straw Dogs, the remake. TerrorVision and the Video Dead, amazing release from Scream Factory. I love I love TerrorVision, it is amazing. The Video Dead's pretty decent too. Them. The classic The Thing, John Carpenter's, and the prequel, which I thought was really good. Ticks. Town That Dreaded Sundown. Tremors. Triangle. The Amazing Trick or Treat. Troll 2. Troll Hunter. Twilight Zone the movie. The Unborn. Undead. And the last shelf, we have The Uninvited, Vacancy, Videodrome, Wakewood, The Ward, which I thought was a really solid comeback for Carpenter and I really enjoyed it a lot. The Wolfman remake, which I thought was pretty crap. CGI. The Woman in Black. World War Z, which I really liked a lot. Wrong Turn and Cabin Fever double pack. And Zombie Flesh Eaters. I also own some Blu-ray steelbooks, so we will take a quick look at those now. Tenebrae, awesome release from Arrow Video and great movie. Zombieland, The Thing, Company of Wolves, The Beyond. The artwork speaks for itself. Great release and a great movie. The Basket Case Trilogy. This is a metal pack, but it is the Australian Umbrella release of Hellraiser 1, 2 and 3. Ghostbusters. From Dusk Till Dawn, which is awesome. The Evil Dead, the original of course. And last but certainly not least is the Arrow Blu-ray of Demons 1 and Demons 2. Alright guys, so that does it for my collection overview of my horror Blu-rays. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of the titles I own, and thanks a lot for watching.